The views and opinions expressed in this podcast by the host and or the guest do not necessarily reflect the views of the host and or Paranormal Buzz Radio and or its sponsors. Use of any material produced by Paranormal Buzz Radio without express written consent is prohibited. Paranormal Buzz Radio will not be held responsible for you holding your knees, crying, and rocking in a corner in a puddle of your own urine, or being beheaded by a group of children in a cornfield. In fact, if you come across a group of children in a cornfield, we promise to make fun of you as you run away screaming in terror. Listener discretion is advised. Caution. You are now entering the all-consuming realm of Shay's Paranormal Chat, where the things that are better left unsaid are actually said.
Shut up and sit down.
You're listening to Shay's Paranormal Chat. Paranormal podcasting done Shay's way. Tons of fun.
Dude, seriously?
A bit sarcastic.
Hashtag investigator, not hunter.
But always real.
Hashtag data, not evidence.
Don't get your panties in a twist.
Oh my god, really?
This is real, raw conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Shay's Paranormal Chat, TGIF. I'm so excited for tonight for a couple different reasons. If anybody's been listening, some of my followers might know I've had a severe migraine all week. It's my 4th time on air, and I can't read chat anymore. I'm trying, but I can't. So my good friend Rebecca Williamson from the Cambry House has stepped in, and she's going to try her best to fill Kelly's shoes tonight, and she is my special guest co-host. Rebecca, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Oh, thank you so much for doing this for me.
Oh, you are so welcome. I'm happy to help out. I love listening. So.
Yeah, I know.
Awesome.
Like I said, there was nobody else. If you had said no, I wouldn't have asked anybody else. I really appreciate this because not too many people can handle me. And you do a good job at that. You see me at my worst. You see me at my best. And you can either go along with it or you put me in my place just like Kelly does when needed. So who better to have as a guest co-host when the Southern Gypsies are on, because, you know, sometimes they can be a little difficult, huh, girls?
What are you talking about, Shay?
Hey, you know, I'm just praying that the internet doesn't explode or the universe doesn't collapse, because Holly and I are live on air together, like,
what?
You know.
I've been looking forward to this conversation. It's going to be amazing. I'm excited.
It is. It's going to be. And I think Misty and Ashley, we still have you guys too, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You guys are quiet. I'm not used to that. I was like, did they?
We're trying to be respectful. We were like, let's you don't want to overstep any boundaries. We're just sitting here enjoying it.
Man, I just, you know, this has been a long time in the making. You guys have been on every season of mine. This is my 2nd season on this network, and I had another season on a different network, and you guys have been on every single one of them. And like I said, I don't even know if Holly was listening at the time, but I met Holly before she was an actual quote-unquote Southern Gypsy when we did a show together, and it was like 4 or 5 years ago now. And I was under a different name then, so I don't expect her to remember.
What was it, Shay? God, I feel bad now.
Oh, I'll tell you off the air. It doesn't.
Okay, gotcha.
You know, it's one of those. It was. Yeah, see the hashtag they've started. Hashtag too awesome to be together. Wait till the Southern Gypsies and Shay are in person together. Oh my God.
Oh, we gonna break the motherfucker down.
Yeah, the universe will explode. It will.
Yes.
So, I am still checking out chat here. Let's give a few shout outs because I always miss the beginning. But to the first people in chat, of course, we have Mr. Darren Buss, we have Rebecca, we have Matthew, Holly, Mama, my mother Deb. Hey Mom, love you. She's the reason why I am how I am. She doesn't.
Sure.
She don't believe it, but that's what I say. So, all right. Where do we even begin, guys?
Good question, Shay.
Good question. You would think I would do this for a living or something. So, it's hard because you guys are on every week, and I don't want to cover the same stuff, but then if somebody doesn't listen to every week, so why don't you quickly talk about how you guys met? How did the Southern Gypsies come about?
Oh. We're all like dead silent. We're like, I said, who goes?
No mentioning orgies or anything. No, kidding.
No, it was places. Holly had a network, the Vibe Network, which is still going on, and this is way before the Southern Gypsies. This is when we were investigators. And me and Ashley had a podcast, and we went on Holly's network. But we had kind of known of each other before. Like Ryan, I knew Ryan before I knew Holly, and Ryan had got a show, and we were like, what is this all about? And we heard Holly on there, and we was like, God damn, Ryan done got him one of us. Like, we felt that she was like us, automatically. And then we met at St. Albans, and damn, it's been on since then, ain't it, Holly?
Yeah, but that's not what Ashley said last night, Misty.
What did she say?
She said, we covered this okay. I had a bimbo on there, and I thought, my God, who is this bitch?
I was dead to the world last night, man. I was supposed to be on with y'all, but I couldn't. Like, I went to sleep at 8 o'clock. I was dead, and hacking like a dog. So I put it all together to be on this show, man. She said, what'd you say?
I said, who the hell's this blonde bimbo bitch? I seen as hell. Yeah. She laughed because it's true, we both did it. And then we researched her.
No, I said, listen.
Cool.
Look at him!
Wait, I want to take y'all way back when. Me and Ashley.
I need to record Missy's laugh, I have to say.
That should be a song.
Listen, man. Okay, this is the honest.
Get them giggling together.
I'm trying to, okay, listen, man, for real. We had a paper out. So I remember exactly when I heard Holly's voice. Exactly. We were in this fucking suburb up in fucking Giles County, okay? And we were like, you know what? Well, let's see what the fuck Ryan's doing, man. Who's this new co-host? And we literally listened to it. I had Holly Mullins at 3 o'clock in the morning, blaring out my radio as I was delivering papers to these people who probably wiped their ass with $100 bills, okay? And we turned that off, and we were like, God damn it, he done got him one of us. Where the fuck is this bitch from? I swear to God.
Listen, look at her backpedaling. Backpedaling.
That is the truth. Actually, is that not the truth? I remember exactly.
Yeah, when I heard you, when I saw you, that's what I said. Yeah.
No, but seriously, and then when we met, that was it, man. Yeah. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, you know, you find your other sister and stuff, and you're just like,
Kismet.
Come on, we got shit
It's
to do.
kismet.
Yeah. It's
Is
like,
that the word?
And there's, listen, man, I don't know the meaning of that word.
I know. I was like, come on, clean this up, skate over it. I don't know what that word is. Like serendipity, maybe?
Yeah,
It's
serendipity.
kind of the same, close, yeah.
Yeah. There is
We could fake it, man.
Listen, there is a video out there. Okay,
Oh,
if you
boy.
can dig this video up. And I swear to God, it's one of the first times that me, Holly, and Ashley were together. Like, it wasn't one of the first times, but it was the first live. And they had this turning thing, and Holly was in the middle of it. And we just kept turning it and, like, joking around. And that's one of our first things that we were trying to come up with something, like a name for us to be together. It was funny as shit if you could ever find it. Holly, where is that video?
It's on my Facebook.
Yeah,
I will have to
funny.
go back then.
Yeah. That is the essence of us, being goofy as shit in a haunted location.
I'm about to go find it right now.
Yeah, that's the
Speaking
same
of
shit we're
being-
doing to this day.
Speaking of being goofy
What?
as fuck, I got to get my
Yes.
5 to 10 minute serious question out of the way. And this is real. And then after we're gonna go off the wall, guys. So here's my one serious question. How do you guys? And I don't mean this disrespectful. I mean it because I understand. You've been on the show enough to know that I'm crazy. And I say off the wall things, and I am who I am on air, but that doesn't represent how I investigate. So how do you guys deal with the difference between, because you guys are who you are, but when it comes down to business, you guys are all business, and I think people don't always see that, or sometimes it takes them longer to see it, in my opinion. How do you guys handle that? Like, how do you handle the balance between the serious investigator and who we are as people?
Can we answer that?
Well,
Everybody.
yeah, you go first. I think we all have different tactics. I mean, Holly does stuff. Hit it, Holly, and then we'll go around.
I think the biggest thing is, and we've talked about this before, because we thought that we intimidated women because of the way we dressed and stuff like that. But we would get up and speak, and it seemed like everybody would have a new respect for us, because when we are working, that is our work. That is what we're doing. We love to do it, and we're coming. It's almost, we're still funny, but we, have a respect for that person, because our clients are paying. Even if they're not paying, we still respect their time with us. And, regardless, we are no filtered, and, even in our readings, we're no filtered. So I think the seriousness comes in for us when you see us channeling that divine energy, and also when we're speaking. I think it changes people's minds about us, because, you know how Misty was talking about this, like, blonde-headed bimbo that was on Ryan's show? Actually, they're not the only one that said that. They said because she's got big boobs and blonde hair, Ryan's got her on the network. And then they heard me talk, and they realized very quickly that I was educated on the paranormal and I knew what I was talking about. So they changed their mind very quickly. So people are easy to judge us, but we make people come out of their comfort zone. We'll drag them son of a bitches right out.
Does it bother you when people judge you?
Nah, not me.
Well,
Ashley,
Not
does
ha-
it
I mean,
bother
you
you?
gotta have.
Oh, man, how I deal with it is different than them, and we've talked about this before, because I'm more of an entertainer. So when I used to do the paranormal party, it was, yeah, oh, yeah, like a comedian, and I would just go out and hit on guys. So it was a little bit more difficult for me to step into this role, as in showing the real me, because usually comedians, they're funny because they have a dark past. So for me, when I sit down with a lot of people, and usually they shuffle in, and I always say that, fate always happens. Certain people always sit in front of me, and I'm able to connect with them on the depression level and show them the real me and tell them guidance in their life, how things happen to me. I think everybody has experiences that they are meant to go through to help others. But you'll notice that we're all goofy and we all have personalities. And when I'm on a stage or doing something that's more of a show for people, you can definitely tell the different personalities. And then so me, I'm a little bit different because I like to be that comedian that can fit into all that. So it's a little bit more of a struggle for me. Judgmental, when they're judging, I think that I don't like motherfuckers judging me, and Holly, she was trying to be political.
And the whole internet breaks out in laughter at once, it sounded like.
Because both her hands going truth now.
Yeah, get it. I do. I get mad.
You're there for a while.
But to answer that question, no, I get mad as fuck. Because why are y'all even saying anything, judging anybody? And there's been times that people have said things about certain people, and I didn't know this motherfucker, and I called him up, and I said, you should be ashamed of yourself. I went into full mother mode, because I was like, why would you say that about somebody? That's somebody's daughter. And I randomly called somebody up and said that. Never met the motherfucker. By the end of the phone call, he apologized to me. And
I don't blame him.
I don't.
Well, he should.
I don't care for people's judgment because, okay, if someone's trying and they're trying to be, pretty and this and that, maybe they're not doing a good job at it, but I'm not going to make fun of them. If they're proud of themselves and it makes them feel good about themselves, then you are beautiful because of that light you shine. Maybe the shirt you're wearing, I don't like personally, but the beauty behind it that they're trying, I think that's beautiful. But I'll make fun of a motherfucker in a minute if they're an asshole. I think you can pass judgment if they're shitty people.
Yeah, of course.
That's why y'all here talk a lot of shit about me. Is that right?
No, you're a great person.
I'm asking for it with that goddamn foot.
Holly, you're a great person, but so fun to make fun of, It cuts both ways, But,
and the thing of it is, I'm like an onion, okay? The closer you are to me, that I think I'll be able to make. Yeah, I think I should be able to make fun of you if we're close. It just means I care about you more. So every time I take a little dig at her, it's because you're digging your way into my heart.
All right, Misty.
I'm like that in my face
it's
right
your
now.
turn. I kind of forget the question now, but it is your turn. So good luck.
That's serious. I'm serious. If y'all look at my Facebook, this bitch dogs me like she hates me. I love it when they put stupid videos or photos and they send it to us. I got one video of Holly sticking my hell out of her nose. Like, we do shit like that to each other because we are sisters, But I'll tell you what, if a motherfucker was to come in and say any of the stuff we say to each other, we would tear that bitch out, the brakes off of it. I'm telling you, like, you can't talk or do anything to our sisters. We are very protective in that way. And people, that is one of the things that is crazy because they'll see us interacting with each other really goofy-like. And you were talking about how we go into investigations. I get very reserved and I get very straight to the point. And sometimes I don't believe I'm the most welcoming person at that time.
No,
and people... and I don't because I do stand back.
You made me laugh so hard.
It's like... Yeah, and these people, then they think they can come talk to me like my sisters do. I'm like, listen, this is a different time right now. Y'all got to step back.
It's hard to hang out your spiritual, paranormal dick when they think you're always funny.
Yeah.
You got to be like, hold on, take a look at this, motherfuckers. Like that.
Yeah.
All right, I have one more question, and then I'm going to ask Rebecca if there's any questions in chat, since I cannot read chat. I'm faking it pretty well here, but you know what they say, girls that fake, Anyways.
Yeah.
Do you guys think if you guys were guys, you would not be judged so much?
Oh my God, that's a good question. That is deep.
That is.
I'll get it.
I don't know. I think, well, shit, probably not. I would probably be judged as much because we know people like that in the paranormal. That's men, and honey, the women just fly all over them, and well, they fuck them too. So
yeah, that's the difference.
And, okay, listen, man, I'm gonna throw this out there
Misty?
too.
I can't tell Ashley and Misty sometimes.
Misty.
Oh, this is Misty.
I thought so.
Okay, so this is I want to throw that out. I want to throw this out there too. I'm gonna just throw this shit out there in the street, man. I have been around motherfuckers who are male psychics who don't know their ass from a fucking hole in the ground, but all of a sudden they're a goddamn expert at everything. And sometimes I do think that the women are, this is horrible to say, everybody who is interacting with us, we love them dearly. But I have seen women be very gullible to men because they call themselves a psychic, especially if they're straight. And this motherfucker he's fresh off the boat, man. He don't know shit. But everybody thinks that he's all of a sudden this messiah. I don't like that. I think that there's a difference. I think women, no offense, ladies, but those out there in the field that are just ready to give it up at any moment, make us who are in the field,
doing what we can and for the ones that we care for, it gives us a bad name. So if we hang our titties out occasionally, they automatically believe they're going to be able to fuck us because all these other hoes have. So I'm just going to throw that out there.
I agree.
There you go.
I agree. Ashley?
If I was a man, I wouldn't have time to get out of the bedroom because I would have pussy for days. I'm just saying. If I was up there spiritually, I can lay a motherfucker in a minute.
Yeah.
Men, it's a little bit harder because then they get squirrely. Like me trying to hit on men, because then they get kind of crazy and they want to tell me everything about their life, and then they try to lie to see if I catch them and stuff like that. So it's a little bit different. And then they always say, "I'm so spiritually connected to you."
Oh,
boy.
Yeah.
Tell them about your brain, Ashley. Tell them about your brain.
I cannot. Stop it. God, I love you. Stop it. You might fucking listen. Stop it. Okay, so I'm going to keep on rolling. Anyways, if I was a man, he's still talking to me.
I'm going to, hold on, I got to take the phone from her because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to bust her out. Holly's right. Let me tell you what happened.
Ashley's
We went to
being
this
thrown
pond.
under the bus.
Oh, fuck yes, she is. I'm going to tell you why. Because Holly's laughing her ass off because this shit's funny, okay? Ashley's like, I want me a man. Hold on.
Every year I do spell work of what man or romance I want.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I did this right before we went.
Yes, she did. She was like, I'm going to go on this trip. I want a man to appreciate my brain. So what she does is she puts on glasses and carries a goddamn book around. This motherfucker saw her from across the way. And what he said, I swear to God, he comes up to her and he said, look at you reading that book with them glasses on. I swear to God. He said, what's your IQ?
He's not a writer, but what he did, and within like 10 minutes of meeting me, he put on his Facebook a post about meeting me and about a song that he picked out about gypsies. And bless his heart, he's a lovely person, and that's all we're going to say about that. No, I'm going to keep going. So let me tell you. Later on, he invites us back to what we thought was a damn set for a movie. It was somebody's house that he was just barging in with us. By the end of the night, we had another chick with us. And by the end of the night, Ashley had to act like her goddamn gay lover to get out of the goddamn house with us. That's what happened. If you ever want to switch up, I'm here for you, baby. And come back. And this girl, she looked a little bit more buffer, and she was a cop. Yeah. So I'm later on thinking, it really legit looked like that was my girlfriend. I got it now.
Yeah. He thought Ashley was the smartest fucking. He was like, oh my God. He was like, look at you reading that book. Yeah, Ashley loves.
We dug it on across the room.
Look at you reading that book.
Motherfuckers make fun of me because I'm smart.
Oh God. He was like, what's your IQ? Who the fuck asked a lady what's her IQ? He is so smitten. It was like he was under a spell. He didn't even fucking know either. He was just, he had all three teeth just a glaring in that smile.
On the days, if somebody asked you what your IQ is, seriously, in person, if somebody says, hey, what's your IQ? They are either really, really smart, like genius, or they wouldn't know what an IQ is anyways.
They have a fetish, and that's what it was. It's got a fetish.
Yeah.
I said, motherfucker, I don't know. I didn't get my IQ checked. What the hell? Who the hell gets their IQ checked? Unless you're very arrogant and you want to know your number, I can't count.
Hey, I had an IQ test, not by choice, but they did give me one.
Because you got a good job.
You think they test people's IQ at jobs?
I was told I did pretty good. So, you know.
Good. Okay, give us a good number. We'll tell. Ashley needs to look up a good number.
How do I even take this test?
Ashley, I'll tell you my number. Ashley, after I'll message you and I'll tell you my number and then you add 100 points.
Okay, well, where do I take this test? Do I got to test?
Oh my God, Ashley, let the test go. Let the test go.
I'm gonna take it.
Oh,
I want all of us to take it.
You're going to see her in the corner at one of our events with her IQ dummy book. Like, You know,
And then I'm gonna get that son bitch on a plaque and put it behind me everywhere I go.
Oh God, you're gonna catch them. You're gonna catch them men like woo, just like you did this one.
you want to take baby.
Phone number. That's my IQ with my phone number underneath, baby.
They gonna look at you like.
Oh my God.
I'm taking
Holy
notes
shit.
because this is how we're gonna pick up men.
Oh my God. Oh God. I tell you what, if we had picked up a good one, you'd see them around us. I tell you what.
That's the problem. They're easy to pick up, but they're also easy to throw. Like, goodbye.
Oh
See
my
ya.
God.
Yeah. All right,
We always seem to
Rebecca.
find the ones that we need to say.
Yes.
Rebecca, any questions in the chat that we can't ask
Okay,
them all,
well-
but any good ones stick out?
Believe it or not, Darren has questions in
No
chat.
way, Darren.
What?
Overshocked. Okay, so Darren's question: how do you feel about pregnant women going on investigations, and what are the chances of possession for either the woman or the child?
Oh my God. This is a good question. I haven't experienced with this, but I'll let everybody else go. But it's because I'm from the South. We're from the South. So I remember I couldn't even watch when I was pregnant with my son. That's not my opinion, by the way. This is my daddy's, and he's superstitious. So when I was watching TV, it was a ghost story or whatever. He got up out of the bed and he come in there and he said, "You stop watching that now. You're gonna mark that baby." And that's what they believe. A lot of people believe that in the South. Now, whether that's true or not, that's just superstitious. I do believe, but I don't know. Other than that, y'all can give your opinions on that. But that's something happened to me personally.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. I don't see nothing wrong with it. To me, possession, of course, I talked about this before, is possession is I don't know. Okay, first of all, what you want to look at is not if she's pregnant, if this person mentally ill. Because them are the people that usually get attacked. I mean, it's not because they're pregnant, it's because they're mentally ill or have addiction issues, or, their guards are down. They're emotionally down. So they're the type of people that usually get attacked. So pregnant woman would be the least of my worries. Not unless she was about to pop, then I'd be like, I can't deliver no damn baby.
I bet you could.
Maybe.
I can see you with that catcher's mitt. Only Holly can see me right now, but you'd be like, "Come on, baby, come on." But do you think being pregnant weakens you? To open, it's like to negative entities?
No.
I don't think this
Especially
negative. No.
Mine, I wouldn't want someone pregnant doing an investigation because it's dark. You don't know what you can run into. You don't know if you get scratched or anything like that, like as in metal. But reading for people, I wouldn't see anything wrong with that. I just think my pussy's haunted because every time they come in there, they scream and shout.
Oh
Dude,
God, to get out.
I cannot say that word. I say a lot of words, but the P word, for some reason, I cannot say.
Say it real country like Shane. It's better. It's pussy.
I cannot say it. For some reason,
Pussy.
I can say the C-O-N-T word, even though I don't like it. That word, the P word does not bother me, but for some reason I can't say it. But
Really?
But haunted. I think that was Ashley, right? Was that Ashley?
Yeah.
Ashley.
Yeah.
I don't think it's haunted. I think it's possessed. But that's.
Thank you. Yeah. It's like a rabid dog. I agree with you.
I had a dream about Ashley last night.
Did you?
Was I
I
close?
did. I had a dream about Ashley, and the only time Ashley and I have ever had a private conversation was a week or so ago. Was it last week when you were on the show alone? The whole month gone by. But yeah, if you were before the show, we were talking about serial killers and stuff.
Yeah.
And I checked out this new show on MTV, True Crime something, and
Yeah.
oh my God, the episode 3, all I could think of was Ashley because it was so in your face. It was like so blunt in your face, and I wanted to cry. Like I probably did cry, to tell you the truth. which is sad.
Did
Because
I
it was
die?
a sad episode, but then I was like, oh, Ashley would like this, and then it made me think of a conversation Ashley and I would have about the show, even though she never had it, so there you go.
I'm telling you, I hope I don't die on that show.
No, I'm telling you, Ashley, every day I get updates about killers. Today, it was Sandy. Oh, shit, here we go.
The house he lived in and the school, they demolished both of those and rebuilt a new one. And I'm just like, damn, that's some money in that town that you totally, like, pull out a school and build a new one. And his home. It was a nice-ass home.
Yeah, man.
I was like, damn, paranormal. I mean, I know that's kind of insensitive, but paranormal-wise, somebody be scooping that up and getting money.
The version of the baby shit, I think a baby would come into the world quite nicely with me and Ashley and Holly looking at that
I
baby.
just picture them,
Our baby,
all three of us with a flashlight between somebody
I have a problem.
yeah.
You guys could do it.
I think so too. It's like the three wise women.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I bless you with
Yeah.
I bless you with lipstick. I bless you with wisdom. I bless you with love.
We're like the fairies off of Sleeping Beauty.
That's what I was thinking. Oh my God.
You guys wouldn't have let Maleficent show up.
Yeah.
You would have kicked her out.
I had to throw the lipstick in to be funny, but no, you guys, you would be awesome godparents. If I ever had a baby again, which I'm way too fucking old, it will never happen, but I would let you guys all be godparents.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, that is sweet.
I would.
Yeah.
Like,
We got offered up a babies, ladies.
you know, if Jesus Christ hits me with the immaculate conception, boom, here you go. You're pregnant. You guys are the godparents.
We're gonna hold you to it.
Oh,
We'll
I'll
take that
trust me.
baby.
All right, put me in, coach.
Yeah, see?
Yep. Yep.
Rebecca,
My
any more questions before? I
have
keep
a
ignoring
question.
Rebecca, and I don't mean to.
Oh, you guys are just talking. I'm listening. Anyway, I got a question. So my question is, what do your families think about what you guys are all doing?
Okay. Well. Oh,
I know it's good.
well, Holly, tell your experience, Holly.
Well, when I first started out in the path of the paranormal itself, I was called a witch from the get-go. But some of my family, I actually brought some of my family in on investigations and stuff. That was different. But when you go down the path of a psychic and, you embrace the path of as a witch, they do, I guess, see you a little differently. But I've got tough skin, and I'm like, listen, if y'all don't like it, then you can look the other way. But me and my mama, I guess, is the one that really gets into it every time. But she loves me to death, and I love her. But every time I go around on holidays, and I'll give you an example, was Christmas. She tells me, I don't like what you do. Baptists, really Baptist, old ways, head up their ass. I love her to death, but they don't see any other way. So I just debate with her, and she starts it, and she says, I don't like what you're doing. And I said, Mama, I don't like what you're doing either, but I don't tell you about it. You going into churches, and you're praising the bejesus, and you give them money, and I don't believe in that either, but I ain't saying shit to you. You know what I'm saying? So it's respect. So this is the way that I put it to Mama. I said, y'all sitting in church in front of a preacher, and he's supposed to be delivering the messages from God, right? So I'm not religious at all. I'm more spiritual, Mama, but think of it this way. I'm out there helping people in different ways, and I'm healing them. So if you was to consider me as anything, I would be a preacher. I would be spreading the word of God. And although your God is not my God, it's the same damn thing, Mama. She shut up. Because it's true. How can you deny that? And I just fight with people because I've got tough skin, and I'm like, well, fuck y'all. If you don't like me, then you don't have to be around me. For my parents too, and I love them, but they love me, so it's all right.
Hey, as long as they can accept the problem comes when you believe in one God so much you can't accept your kids' opinions.
Exactly. That's bullshit.
I have kids that believe in God. I have kids. I have a lot of kids. I have like a whole herd. But some believe in God, some don't. Some question God. Some, So whatever. Amen. Like you'll find your way.
Yeah, and that's what I tell my kids. I'm like, if y'all want to go to church, go on. If you want to be an atheist, go on. But you're going to follow your own path. I ain't going to put you on your path for you.
Right.
Because in my neck of the woods, everybody is taught what to believe. And that ain't right. That's not right at all.
Teach them a little bit of every... Yeah. I grew up Roman Catholic. Like, strict Roman Catholic. So, and look where I am. But you teach them a little bit of everything, like... I want to learn it all. I want to learn everybody's gods. I want to learn everybody's religions and make my own.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
Yeah. Well,
it all comes down to morals, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does. Absolutely.
It does. I think that's the thing. You were talking about everybody's God. Everybody's God is actually one. And that's when people talk about the spirit, the great divine. It's all one. And me and Ashley, ours was a little bit exactly. And if people really, really get deep in that, if you were to tell me the characteristics of Jesus, he would be considered a witch nowadays. So it's just what you believe. And Holly's right. When you get really, I grew up Pentecostal, Holy Roller. Ashley grew up, even though we were sisters, a completely different era, and she grew up more Baptist. We just don't talk about it around our family because we don't want, they know what we do. They know we go do things. They know, because they see what's on our Facebook and stuff like that, but we just don't interact. Now, if something was to pop up, like at Christmas, I had to talk to a damn relative and a message came through, and it's very hard for me to do that because I don't mix the two. This is Misty, by the way. I don't mix the two. And it's just hard because
I get it.
Yeah. I just don't mix the two. I had more problems, I think, when we went into the paranormal in the beginning because I had them cousins, come out and they were like, what you're doing is not right, like Holly's being talked to. But they didn't believe you should talk to spirits at all, like trying to communicate with the spirits of these investigations. Not what I do now, just like EVPs and stuff. And then it progressed into this. Lord, I love for them to see me now. That's my cousin that's crazy, and they started their own church, Pentecostal. I love for them to see me now. God, I think they would probably put me right on the top of that prayer list.
I'm a mom. She prays my soul every Sunday. Me and my druggy cousin. I mean, how does it even compare? How do you even compare with that?
I can't even imagine growing up like that, though. You guys,
oh God,
I don't have gifts. You guys have gifts, but let me tell you, my grandmother was Roman Catholic through and through.
Yeah.
Like, strict Roman Catholic. Like, I called her the church lady. The one time I got caught, she probably cried for a week. And, I loved her, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, the paranormal was open, and it was an open conversation. Like, I don't remember a time when I didn't know about the paranormal. So it's hard to reconcile. People say that about, like, the Catholic Church and blah, 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 blah. But it's hard to reconcile the two because my grandmother was Roman Catholic, like, boom. But so it's hard, but I try to listen to people. It's just not what I grew up with.
Yeah, you should, honey. You should come on down to the Pentecostal way. We wave our hands, throw ourselves on the ground, and talk in tongues.
Yeah, I haven't done that one yet. I did go to Baptist for a while, but I haven't got quite that far.
Yeah, I was raised Lutheran, and it's like you're not even allowed to talk to God. You talk to the preacher, and the preacher talks to God. And there's times down, and you have to read off the thing, and it's totally different than the whole Baptist thing. I watch those like black preacher things down south, and it's just like, holy cow, that is wow.
Now that's okay, honey. Now that's Baptist. Now Baptists, they do get a little bit more animated, but you don't get as engaged as you as Holy Rollers. Holy Rollers are the ones you see. The reason why they call them Holy Rollers is because they're on the ground, rolling around, talking. That's
that. Can Holly see me? I don't even know. Like,
I just looked around like I gotta get out of here. I would never stay when the preacher was preaching, because I did. I did go to church when I was little.
Misty, I think it was Misty. I'm sorry, Misty and Ashley sometimes have trouble. It was Misty, right?
Yeah.
All right. I have trouble telling you voices sometimes. I'm sorry. But you talk about the ones that they tap on the head and all of a sudden they start flapping around?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, I got anointed when I was little because they were praying for my soul. So my cousins, who literally all of them are in jail now, I'm right there with Holly with the druggies. Mama's praying for the druggies and Holly. But they all believed I had bad intentions, so they sent me to the front, and I got anointed in oil. Oil now that I probably rub on my ritual candles, but whatever. They anointed me. Yes, they thought that they should pray for me, so all the preachers had to lay hands on me. Yes.
So
I had that.
Yeah, like weird shit, dude. Yeah, Holly, I'm in good company here. I swear to goodness. If they could only see us now.
Do you guys take any of your past religious beliefs and mix them with what you do now?
Me and Ashley do. I know we do because, I told you it was really hard for me in the paranormal because I had family coming at me telling me it wasn't right. And I felt in my heart I needed to, really research. So I actually researched why I should go into the paranormal, why I should fucking be a witch and things like that. And I realized it's not that far off. So me and Ashley Holly will tell you about hers in a second. But I believe we are all on the same page, all three of us. We just happen to put a name to ours as in God. But Holly, she could tell you about hers, but hers is a great divine, great spirit. It's the same thing. I just did more research just for my peace of mind way back when. So if somebody was to come at us and talk biblical, I'd be like, well, let me lay this on you, Jack, and let me tell you this verse. So that's why I did that, for my peace of mind. And I want to back our shit up. Everything I stand behind everything the three of us do. But, yeah, I know I did 100%. And I believe that's why we're witches today is all the shit we had to go through when we were kids. But that's just my opinion. But anyway, Holly, tell your part.
Well, of course, I grew up Baptist, and I never carried through my adulthood, so I didn't go to church or anything like that. I knew I didn't belong to the church, and I knew that I believed something outside of that. Now, I was that little church child that got up and sung with the choir, and I done the damn marching for the dime for pennies and shit to feed Jesus. But that's because that's the way I was raised, and that was just what you did. But as I got older, especially in teenagehood, I knew there was more to what was out there in the world, and I questioned a lot of things. And my dad was always open-minded too, because he was always watching UFO stuff and Bigfoot stuff and documentaries and things like that, and I would always watch them with him. And I just knew there was more out there, and I felt drawn to magic when I was a teenager in high school. I actually had a group of friends. I don't think I've ever told the girls about this, but I had a group of friends, and we would just have a little group together all the time. We was always the misfits of whatever, but we would always research and talk about doing things and working with the elements and things like that. And then as I got into my adulthood, everything started falling in place because I started having my spiritual awakening. So to me, it's always been since my awakening and since I've discovered what my path is spiritual. And like Missy said, we're all one. The only thing that divides us is our egos. And some of these egos are fucking outrageous. And it's sad because you're missing out on some really good people.
Yeah. Do you find that when you question what they're believing and push back on them, that they kind of freak out?
They do, because they don't think we're educated. And the sad truth of it is most of us who are not of that religion are more educated on their religion than they are, because we are seeing it from a whole different point of view. People take everything so seriously, and they take it how they want to take it when they read it or whatever. I don't believe in the Bible. I believe it was man-written, and it was. And it's sad because it was made to control people's lives. So that's what religion is for. It's conformant. So to me, if you follow religion, that's on you, and that's great, and I don't judge you for that. If that's how you need to find God, then that's on you, and that's the path that you take. But to me, the way that I see it is I'm spiritual. I'm finding my own path to God. I've got my own connection, my own personal connection. I don't need to go through a preacher to do that. And that's sad that they have people thinking that they're going to hell. And that was my biggest fear when I was little. That's something that me and Misty talk about all the time. That was my biggest fear, was going to hell. The world ending tomorrow. The world. And I remember as a child reading the little orange Bible, like the little Bibles they give the kids, because I thought the world was going to end like tomorrow. And that's fucked up. And I would have a cousins, like she's a druggie and everything. They got baptized. That was the thing with Southern Baptists, that you baptize them in the water. I never got baptized. I never, and I think that people that do it to their children, that's sad, because that's innocence right there. Why would you ever try to do that to a child? Now look at my cousin. She got baptized 2 times. That bitch is a druggie.
She needs to go down to the water one more time. One more time.
Again, as a Roman Catholic, I grew up as a Roman Catholic. I understand your point of view on that, because I never understood, like, as a Catholic, you baptize babies, right?
Yeah.
Right, because of, like, God, I have a migraine, and I'm on pain pills, so don't quote me, but, to take away the sin, to original sin. Yeah. But if you're born and God already died for you, why do you have sin? Yeah. Why do you need original sin? Why do you need, like, and I believe in most of the Roman Catholic ways, but that never got, I don't understand it. I really don't. Like, this innocent baby needs to be baptized to take away sin that it hasn't done yet. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, they do. Okay, also, this is fucked up. Like, I have been around people who are just, Christian. They call themselves just Christians. And they believe if you're not baptized, you don't get into heaven. So that baby, what they're actually doing, and I think this is fucked up because I don't believe they have sin. That's what they believe, that baby won't get into heaven unless it's baptized. So you baptize that baby as soon as it drops out, and then until it's of age that it can choose to do it again, it's saved and it could go to heaven. But that's just, to me, then you're not believing in the original sin. Like that Jesus died for our sins. He's born fresh. But I could never understand that either. I didn't get baptized either, just because you can take, back in the day, you could take Jesus into your soul, and you didn't have to get baptized. There's some religions that truly push that. You're not getting into heaven unless you're baptized. That was just an outwardly showing. It was started by John the Baptist, honey. I can take you to church on this. That was outwardly showing. Yeah, I can't. And by the way, John the Baptist was, yes, the reason why, and Holly is right, like when she was talking about, I feel closer to God than I ever have, because I don't have that middleman of a preacher telling me what I should believe. And when you take, and I did wake up numerous nights. Actually, she got a little bit different. She got like a little bit happier part. When you are raised in the South, a lot of times they do the fire and brimstone. They want you to believe. You want to be scared first. And I don't want to live. When I realized I didn't have to live like that, it was very freeing. That's why I like the path we're on, that we're witches, But it's just kind of, I do understand a lot about the Bible, because there's a lot of ladies in the South that want to be a witch or want to be on this path, but they are holding it back. I had a lady come to Scarefest. Holly was talking about when they hear us talk. She came over, she said, thank you for talking about the Bible side of it, because I've always felt drawn to this, but I never thought I could because of the Bible. So just, educate yourself, man. You'll realize that you could be on this path with us, right beside us,
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. My mom freaks out every once in a while on me, and we'll have a conversation, and she'll just like, oh, you're not going to do like astrology now, because that's just going to be pushing it just a little too far.
Ew, girl, don't you be getting up in them stars.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
I know, God forbid.
So, all right, I don't know who started the religion talk. It's usually not allowed on my show, but I'm loving this.
Oh shit! Sorry.
No. No, I like this. But like, how can you say if somebody is baptized or not, they go to heaven or not? Like, if I'm not baptized as a baby or whatever, if I'm not baptized, I'm not going to heaven. But yet, when you die, or right before you die, you can be forgiven and go to heaven for no matter what.
Yeah.
Like
There's some that even if you do that, those deathbed confessions, if they haven't been baptized, they won't go.
It's all ridiculous. It's all to control people, and that's sad truth. Let me tell you this. My cousin's baby was born premature. She was only like a pound, the baby that passed away. We went to the funeral. I got so pissed off, I had to get up and leave during the sermon that the preacher put on. Now, mind you, that they're Christians, and they love me, and like my cousins and everything, they come to me for advice and everything. But the preacher preached, and I'll tell you what he preached on. Instead of talking about the love of that baby and all the positive things, they talked about, you better get up there and get saved if you want to see this baby ever again. And I had to get up because I was about to get up and I was about to go, excuse the fuck out of me.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
So
That
did you
happens a lot down here.
the Mormons baptize their dead?
What?
Burn me, Ham.
They go through their genealogies to find every person in their family tree and they baptize them.
Well,
Oh my Lord.
I've been baptized twice. Let me tell you, hasn't helped me any. I'm still the same person I would have been whether I was baptized or not. And I love God and I believe in God. And I'm hella good at sin.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing about it is what makes it sin. Why can't we just have good morals and you follow your path to God? That's what it should be about.
I do. I am the most goodest moralist. Is that a sentence? Goodest moralist.
I like the.
We'll go with it.
I am a good person and I have morals and I'll treat you good. But I've had children out of wedlock. I've had sex with guys I haven't been married to. I've done all that, and like, if God can forgive a fucking serial killer, then He can forgive me. If not, then I'm gonna go where I belong, and I'll wave to you guys.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I say. We'll be down there partying with you, so hey.
As long as it's morals, as long as you treat people good, I mean, like,
absolutely.
That's my opinion.
Nope, it's absolutely the truth. That's what's wrong with the world today. That's why there's so much hate and everything in the world. Everybody's so divided.
There is.
And that's sad.
There really
I really
is.
enjoy the pagans, man.
The what?
Like pagans, I love them.
Pagans, yeah.
Pagans. And I'm gonna tell you why. They have no formal fucking religion. It's not like they're a Christian or whatever. They just believe you do good, you get good, things like that. These fuckers are out here treating me better than some Christians, not judging me and stuff like that. But there's no book that tells them they should be good. They just choose to be good. That's why I'm like, hell yeah, let me hang out with some pagans any day, man. It's nothing telling them that they should be doing good. That's my problem with organized religion, I guess, a little bit, because that book's telling you to be good. These are the consequences if you aren't
good. She
good.
used the key word.
Yes.
You can finish. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I believe in religion, but organized religion, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm spiritual.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Misty.
I've seen some dirty shit in religion, and then that's what I'm saying. To me, I'm out here. I'm just trying to do the best. I'm going to treat you like I'm going to get treated, just as respect. And then you have these motherfuckers who will do the worst crimes and then hide behind the church. Well, now I've been forgiven, so it's okay I killed these 20 people. No, it's not okay. There has to be some sort of balance
last
and
confession.
stuff. That's why.
Yeah, I'm good. No, you're not.
Yeah. No. That's exactly right. Like in all these jails and stuff, these things that actually watches and stuff, the first thing they're going to do is they're going to bring a preacher in. They're going to be like, do you have any confessions and stuff? And I don't think that it evens out, man. When you get up there, wherever we're going or down there or whatever, I don't think that evens out. You can't do a whole lifetime of shit and then hide behind certain things. I don't think that's right. But
why is me having a baby out of wedlock, right? I've had a few out of wedlock. Why is that worse or better than a serial killer? So, like, if I'm really, really sorry I had a baby out of wedlock, I'm going to go to heaven. And if a serial killer is really, really sorry he killed 673 people, he's going to go to heaven. like, it doesn't make sense to me. And again, I am Roman Catholic to the core, so this is just like debate for me, but I don't get it. I really don't.
Yeah, because it's all bullshit. Really, it is. I mean, people like to hide behind their religion to hate someone.
Yeah.
And that's a sad world because our God, which, you know, everybody calls differently, whatever you may call him, her, whatever it is all about love. And it's we're here to spiritually grow. We're not here to judge, and we're not here to hate. So people got it all fucking wrong. And that's why people like us come together, and there's more of us that come together every day to help enlighten each other, to spread the word of the good old Jesus. Holly.
Amen.
But Jesus.
I'm like, amen. Yeah. No, I just don't get it. And again, I believe I'm Roman Catholic, and I believe in most of it, but some of the original sins and the sins, and the priest can forgive you. How the fuck can a priest forgive you? I don't know, but like, you know, they don't talk to God. So I am Roman Catholic. Oh my God, I'm gonna get another bomb threat. I can already see it. Bring it on. It's all good. But no, this is why normally I don't talk religion, but because I am Roman Catholic, but I just don't understand every point. Like, if it's about God and love, shouldn't that be the message? Not you're a bad person.
Exactly.
You know. Oh my God, the hour's already up, ladies.
No, it's not.
It is.
No, it's not. He's like, no, it's not.
Matt choked on his ice cream. I'm sorry, Matt.
At least it wasn't a paranormal cock.
It probably was, no, Matt. I love you, Matthew.
Sushi, I love sushi. Oh my God, it's a sushi I'm sorry.
Andrew choked on sushi. Matt choked on ice cream. I choked on my words, obviously. I can't believe this hour is already up.
It went fast.
Rebecca,
really
do you have
did.
any more questions, though? We have a little bit of time.
Let's keep going.
What's your favorite thing about doing this? Well, let's do that one. What's your absolute favorite thing about being the Southern Gypsies?
Oh, God.
I would have to
What's your
say.
favorite thing about being? Oh, go, Holly.
No, go ahead. Ashley needs to talk. Go ahead.
Oh, man.
Say that the sisterhood that we travel around and help people, and we get to see new places and things like that. That's your favorite part, Ashley? Yeah.
What's your real favorite part?
Ashley's favorite part is meeting Shay someday.
Oh.
Holly, what's yours?
I was gonna say our bond too, but our adventures, because we get into some shit, some shady shit, some funny shit, some shit we can't make up that one day we're gonna write a book about. But we're gonna have to look back on our Facebook to remember where the hell we were, because it's like a fucking everything happens in 1 year and we can't remember where we went or where we were. Yeah. So I mean, one time, because this is funny, we went to Iowa to Ferrara and we stayed in a hotel. Ferrara. And so we were on our way to Ferrara, and the fucking hotel that we stayed at was nasty because that fair was there. We couldn't stay over. And Ashley had just dyed her hair red and used the towel and got red on the thing. But when we first got there that morning, there was stains on the sheets, and the guy had an Arab tattoo on his arm. No offense to nobody, but not when you're hateful and you got an Arab tattoo. That's kind of shady. So he come up there. So Misty phoned him and said, hey, or was it Ashley? We've got some stains on the bed. Could you come up here? Motherfucker comes to the door, comes in there, rips the covers off the bed, puts them on the floor, and he said, that's all you have to do. And we looked at him, my motherfucker just poked our ass. What was it? So long story short, he was an asshole. We left that morning. We was going to stay somewhere else the next night. And so what happened was, Misty gets a phone call from the guy, and he cusses us out, and it was bad.
He does. And he was like,
you talk about my stain. You left stains on the towel. I mean, he was going to town. And Ashley was just like, it was from hair dye. I turned completely professional because at this point I'm like, I'm going to give you a bad review, mister. And I was just like, he was like, oh, the man last night, I'm going to fire him. And okay, he was trying to charge my credit card. This is the shit that happens. We're like, where did these people come from? By the end, he was like, I'm sorry I called you. All right, bye.
You know what? Because he said, I'm going to fire him. It was him. He said, I'm going to fire that guy. And he's fired.
Yeah, been there, done that. Yeah.
Fired yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, another
crazy
one.
shit we're getting into.
Yeah, another one. I got to tell this one too.
ahead.
And this is because of what we do and the stuff we get into. We was at the Texas Roadhouse after we done an event in Johnson City, Tennessee. And we got picked up by this man and his wife to go back to this place, which was a Japanese Shinto shrine. The whole house, they made a Shinto shrine. Stop fucking with y'all. This is East Tennessee where you don't see shit like this. And so the outside was, I mean, you'd think he was in Japan when you walked up to the house. They had his whole yard was this bamboo forest and everything. But anyway, he paid for our dinner and invited us back, called his friend up and said, hey, I've got these psychics here. This is like crazy. So he started talking about this table. We went back there. We actually videoed it on live. You can go back and look at it.
Mm-hmm.
But it was crazy. This place is off the wall. Like, we couldn't make it shit up, guys. I'm telling you, it's random. It's random.
That night they offered also to give us demon babies, okay?
Yeah.
I said I had too much responsibility. But I tell you what, Shay, I'll be a godparent to your kid, though.
I have a few kids that still need a godparent, let me tell you.
And ain't nothing like a Southern godparent.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yes.
All right, one more thing, and then I'll give Rebecca some more time. I heard, I have migraines, so I can't, like, today's Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, I think it was. That's how bad, I can't remember days. Wednesday, you were on the third eye, Holly?
Yeah.
And you were talking about cameras and stuff. I've been telling you, like, I said it on my first show you guys were ever on, and I said it on the 2 years ago. Like, you guys need somebody to follow you around. Document this shit. Like, all or nothing. Like, just, if we need to put little tassels on the nipples to get it on HBO, we will. But, like get out there. We need to see this stuff. Like, all or nothing.
Yeah, we've had too, like, Donnie from Weird Weekends. He's like, please, y'all, put cameras up in your car.
Yeah.
Put cameras in cars. And and we're like, we don't trust people very easily because we've been fucked over.
I feel you. Yeah.
Yeah, and we're like, we don't want just anybody to get and follow us around with a camera. They gonna get all kinds of shots. I'll tell you what, it's gonna be funny, but damn, it's gonna be really interesting. Because me and Misty end up naked, and Ashley's fully clothed. We all know how this goes. Yeah. Ashley loves it.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm giving them pep talks. These bitches are called out. I'm like, you got 3 days of partying, bitches, and about that time a cramp strikes my leg and I fall over. I mean, this is stuff that you can't even make up, man.
Hilarious. Ashley has a video of it, actually. It was hilarious, but it don't do it justice.
I was hoping to go to Iowa this year to see you guys. I know you guys are not in Iowa, but you're in Iowa a lot, and half my peeps are in Iowa. I was hoping, but I think it's gonna have to wait another year. But I can't wait till the day. I'll do shot for shot. I'll do 3 shots to you guys as one, and I'll still be okay.
Where are you? Actually,
I'm in New Hampshire.
What?
Hold on, Shay. Are you going to the battlefield thing?
Yes, I am. That's why I keep trying to. Every time you're on air with me, I bring it up. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is what we're getting ready to do. Like, people don't understand. You're talking about the serious side of us. Normally Sundays is our serious Sundays because that's when we do business. But we had talked about picking cons, probably about 2 or 3 that we're going to pay to get into because we normally do just. We go to events, people have us at events. And we thought, we're going to take a couple. And I'm telling you, ladies, I think we might need to go to that battlefield thing. We can see Shay, we can see all kinds of things.
I'm a nobody. I got to pay to get in. I'm a nobody. But I'm going. Like, it's in July every year, I believe. The Gettysfield Bash in Gettysfield, Pennsylvania, obviously, is what we are talking about. But last year, my sister, me, and my co-host Kelly, we all met up in June. So we were like off by 3 weeks, but it was already paid for. We couldn't switch it. And so next year, here we come.
Yeah, like we want to get back up north because we've been in Salem and done stuff there, and
if you come to Salem, let me know. I'm less than 2 hours from Salem.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
We're gonna have to definitely get up with you, but everybody keeps telling us that we need to go to Gettysburg.
Yeah, every time you're on air, I'm like, Missy, Gettysfield's back. Ashley, I told Missy last week, Gettysfield's back. I told Holly, like,
we gonna get it.
Rebecca,
we
you
are.
gonna
Can
go?
you imagine, Lord?
I would love to go. I've been to Gettysburg, but like I was with my mom and my aunts and a bunch of kids and my sister and my sister's kids and like
so
I don't know,
you've
but
never been with the Southern Gypsies.
It's
Shay.
Yeah.
Amen.
I would in like a van of 8 people and like a good portion of them were under 12.
Picture the Southern Gypsies, Shay and Kelly McCarville. What the hell else did you ask for? Like, that's it right there.
You need to ask for a new liver. That's what you need, new liver and kidneys. That's what you need to ask for.
Yeah.
That's a blast. That would be an absolute blast and way more fun. And totally. No, not that I didn't have fun with my aunts, but I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, everybody in the whole wide world needs to go to this. Period.
It sounds
good. I think
fun.
Seriously, we're getting ready to plan, so you might see us there, honey. I don't know.
So. I'm trying to convince, but I also know that's my one big, I want to go to Iowa. I just can't afford it after the couple of years I've had, between the fire and other stuff.
That's why we're always in tuna cans when we travel. We had to answer this the other day. Why are y'all always in little bitty cars? That's because we fucking broke.
That's right. I get it. Trust me, I get it. I have no equipment due to the house fire. Like, Misty, can you see my screen?
That was one of our questions. They were like, listen, we need to know who chooses your cars and all your Ford Fiestas, and Ashley's back there with all this shit cramped in. We're like, no way.
No way.
Yeah. That's really what they asked?
Yeah. Listen, goddammit, people pay to go to the fucking circus to see bears in a goddamn small car. Just enjoy it. That's all I gotta say.
True. Very true.
Yeah. That's a gift to y'all is what that is.
People ask me, why is your show, like, out there? Like, I think they try to word it nice, but I think they mean it's so funny, it's so out there. It's not this serious documentary type. Because I want people to know the real investigators behind it, because we're not uppity up when anybody that pretends they are. Oh my God.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
All the years that I've been doing podcasting, I was never. Now you can always feel somebody's energy out and whether you can bullshit with them a lot. But why have a stick up your ass? It's not about that. It's about coming down, and that's why some people are like, "Thank y'all for being so down to earth," and we're like, "What the fuck you talking about, man? I'm just like you.
I'm just me." Yeah. But then other people are like the opposite.
I guess so, assholes, but we don't see no difference, honey. You come party with the gypsies, we down.
Oh, I can't wait. Oh my God.
I mean,
I bet you I can handle the gypsies, I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, this is the thing. That's the part, is if we go around somebody and it's completely, listen, we know how it is when you got to show your paranormal deck. We have been on that side and seen many people, but now you will notice. We're around somebody and they fucking start throwing out shit, and you can tell they're really ego driven. I'll tell you the best memory I have of us putting a fucking paranormal dick in the sand, right, hitting that bitch on the ground, was when we were at an event. I'm not going to name the name of it because, well, these guys ain't going to ever listen. We were at the Fairy Plantation and we were talking. And there was a group there that was going to lead investigations or whatever the fuck they were doing. And they were lined up on the back, not knowing that me and Ashley and Holly had been in this game, I mean, probably before they got their first pubic hair, okay? And we were talking, because they always, as soon as they hear psychics, they tune out. They're like, oh, God, there's those, you know?
Disrespectful.
So we're talking. And they were talking, we were talking, and they were talking amongst themselves, and they were talking about, film festival or something at Scarefest. And I'm talking to Holly and Ash in the front of all these people in this room, and I said, oh, man, you put in for that Scarefest? They're like, yeah, but they don't give awards. I don't think they have any more. I said, really? Because me, Ashley, and Holly won the last documentary with our fucking investigation at St. Albans. Those motherfuckers just shut the fuck up. I was like, thank you. Now you can listen to me talk about fortunes, bitch, okay? Now that is only because I get like that because they bring that out. They don't believe. I cannot stand egos. And I can't stand people who are fake and they're not down to earth. And I don't do it very often, but when you're disrespectful to us, I'm gonna then have to school you really quickly. And I do it sometimes. So does Holly, and so does Ashley. Well, but
because it's offensive. Well, the thing about it is we was speaking. We was up in front of him, and they was in the back goofing off and shit like little boys. And to us, it's like I get, and they were making fun of Mike. I will tell you, and I told Mike that. I was like, you motherfuckers with that shit talking, it upset us. So they was talking about Mike, and they was talking about, I'm sorry, if you're in the paranormal and you make fun of people because they talk about other dimensional, entities and things like that, then what the fuck are you in the paranormal for? Because I have to tell you something, the paranormal is about everything, not just about spirits. Then you don't need
it's about anything that cannot be explained by science.
Exactly.
That includes interdimensional, that includes ghosts, that includes cryptos, that includes ufology, and so on. So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
I'm squeezing my boob really hard.
What?
I'm squeezing my boob really hard. Nobody else can see it, but I'm trying.
Okay.
My neighbor gave me a stress ball. My neighbor gave me I see that, Holly. I see that. Yeah. My neighbor gave me a stress ball. Again, thank you, Ryan. Ryan gave me a stress ball. It's in the shape of a boob with the nipple and all.
Oh, nice.
So when I get irritated, I squeeze the crap out of it.
Oh, no.
My kids didn't know what to think of it on the dining room table when they walked in, but I appreciate it.
Sometimes we just walk around feeling our titties and see if anybody looks at us.
I have to. Like, how low do they go? No bra? What do you mean? Belly button? Oh, what? Time to put a bra on.
Thank God for bras.
I hope we can do this more often, guys. I mean, obviously, you guys are welcome on my show anytime. But as an individual, I liked, and let me tell you, little Ashley surprised me last week. I was so ecstatic with the conversation with Ashley last week. Even Holly, you were too. You're like, look at her, she's all grown up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she really went for it. I mean, but I just get what it's like. Like, I do the show and I'm funny and, I'll be like, off the wall. But that doesn't take away from what you put out in the paranormal or what you do. And I just wanted to shine a little bit of light. I didn't get to shine as much of a light as I wanted to because all you guys do is talk about the other ones. like Misty talks about Ashley and Holly, and Ashley talks about, you get it. But
yeah.
But you guys gotta.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome, and you need to own it individually. You're good as a team, but you're awesome individually.
That's what makes us run so good. And that's the thing about it, too. And Missy's talking about how we do business Sundays. That's what people don't see about us is we goof off, we have a good time. And we've all been like this, even through our other endeavors separately. So we've always been funny, goofy, and then we'd be serious when we had to. But we're also very business wise. And it was all natural. It's almost like it was naturally just come together because there were more of us. They were just bitches.
Yeah. But because,
Cut off the bitches from the witches.
Yeah, they're laughing too hard. I don't know if you guys were men and act in this way. And I don't think it would be such a bad, I don't know how to word it. Like, you guys are women, so, like, I just think people don't take you as seriously as they should. The ones that don't know you, the people that know you, don't get me wrong.
Oh, I know. We know that. And we know some people that really know us, but they don't take us seriously because they haven't seen us work.
Yeah.
And I think that, it's knowledge that we can bring to them and that's all right because, the thing about it is, Shay, is we don't get out there to impress anybody. We get out there to do what we do because we love it and to help other people. And you know what? If you ain't on the gypsy train, sorry for you, motherfucker. Toot toot.
Yeah, that's why I like you guys, though, because of what you just said. Like, this is who we are. We have something to offer. We have something major to offer. And if you can't look past whatever, because, again, I have trouble saying it because I'm the same as you. People listen to my show and they're like, she's a paranormal investigator? Yeah, okay. But this is a show. Come on. Like, it's that personality. It's totally different. You guys, I've seen videos. You guys, when it's time to get down to business, you guys get down to business and everything else.
Because it's passion.
Yeah.
It's our passion. Yeah. And at one time, we all led our own teams. And that's the thing about it is people don't realize that you can be funny. And the thing about it is, because we are so lighthearted and very open and don't act that way, we're more likely to have more interactions with spirits than some of these other people. And that's how it was in the paranormal forest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Some of the best investigations, the best stuff that we've got has been when we've just been sitting around joking and laughing and stuff. And then all of a sudden, all heck breaks loose and there's all kinds of activity and it's awesome.
Yeah. Rebecca's the owner of the Cambry House and Farm. If you guys haven't heard of it, you guys should check it out. You don't have to say on air either way, but check it out.
You totally should. I would love to have you come investigate my place.
I've heard great
Where's
things.
that at? Where are you at?
Outside of Nauvoo, Illinois.
Hell yeah! Is it near Sushi AI? Because I'm in.
Sushi for you.
We might be able to.
Dude,
really, seriously, let's set something up right after the show.
Yeah, if Rebecca's co-hosted for me, Holly, let me tell you, I'm picky about co-hosts. I've had one, Kelly McCarville. Now I have Rebecca Williamson. So, seriously. But I hear great things about the farm, so.
I've never heard about it. And you know what? That's cool because that's what we like to do. Yeah. We like to go to locations we don't know anything about. Rebecca has been in our shows for the last, I don't know how many times. And it's so sweet. And we can see each other, by the way, guys. I can't see you and Ashley, but I can see Shay and I can see Rebecca. So it's, she's a very pretty lady, too. Just saying.
She's beautiful.
I'm not gay, but
easy on the eyes.
Beautiful. No, seriously. I don't see that many people.
But Holly is gorgeous. She's got the hat and everything.
Oh my God! I forgot to mention the hat. Ashley. Holly is wearing the hat just for you, and she's dancing. Oh my God!
Oh my God! Actually, you should see it. I don't want to. I stole that hat because I hated it.
I know. I forgot to say it.
Can we screenshot this show?
I can.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait a minute. I don't know.
So you head down to
Holly.
Oh yeah, that right there. That's the shot right there.
Hold on. Wait. I don't know how to screenshot. Hold on. Give
Hold on.
Oh, Lord. Try to take a screenshot.
It's
Listen,
a divine intervention.
you're not supposed to share that with everybody.
I am.
I screenshotted it. I'll
I'm
figure it out because it's so cool.
All right, I took one.
Am I ready
I
yet?
got it. I got it. I got it.
Okay.
I'm gonna tag the fuck out of Ashley after because I love
You
her little ass. I love
What
all you
hat
guys,
is
but
it?
she's into like serial killers and shit. And we talked before the show last week, and oh my god, she stole my heart. Like if I was gay,
Oh,
I wanna marry her.
Look at her, Ashley. It's your smarts that wooed her.
I know. It's that IQ, man. Holly, tell me what hat you're wearing.
Holly, what hat?
I ain't telling you. Shay's gonna show you, honey.
I don't want to see that stuff, man.
She stole the motherfucker from me.
I wish it was the chauffeur one, man.
Listen, this one guy, she had this hideous ass hat. It was that witch's one, and I
It's gonna forgive me. I have a
stole it.
migraine, so I can't work as hard.
Me?
I'm slow anyways, don't get me wrong. I'm using that as an excuse, so. Alright, here we go. Alright, give me a second. Oh, you can't even see it, but I'm gonna tag you, Ashley.
What?
I'm gonna try.
I tried stealing that one witch hat, and then Misty told on me, and
I
so
don't know.
Holly, she found it.
Holly, you
So
look
I had
good
to give
me.
it back.
Just trying to take a picture for you.
Oh God.
I did.
Yeah.
I just shared it on Facebook, so whenever.
I'm cool.
Yes, yes.
I don't know if she can tell what hat it is, but you look hot, Holly, so that's all that counts.
She shows up like she's in disguise. One time she showed up a cowboy hat, a chauffeur hat, a witch's hat. I'm just like,
I can't wait to see what hats Holly's
Honey,
wearing.
I'm dressed out.
It's
One
all
night-
black. She can't see the hat. That's the funniest thing. She's going to go on Facebook search and she's going to be like, I can't see the fucking hat. Shay, what are you talking about? Because it's
I'm tagging her in this shit right now.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Lord.
She told
There
me
you
she was
go.
gonna start wearing moo-moo.
All right.
Yeah,
So
she got a
what-
moo-moo
Holly-
on.
Holly's typing. Next week, we have the one, the only, the perfectly awesome, the beautiful Holly Mullins on.
Woo!
I bet she's got like an old bitch, Ashley.
Hasty girl. That I'm hasty talking.
You're like, you gotta go like this. You're like, like,
Oh, yes.
I can't believe this month's gone by this quick.
That's ridiculous. I hate it.
Yeah.
Again, you guys are welcome singularly or all at once, anytime. I love you guys.
Yeah. We love you.
Oh, we love you too.
I'll tell you, Holly, after where we met and what name.
Oh, Lord. I probably know. Is
Yeah.
it start with an I?
I?
Yeah. Is it?
No.
Wait. Okay, never mind. We'll talk about it after
Yeah.
you connect the show.
I don't think the show deserves that much attention, so I'm not saying it on air. And I'm being honest.
It's okay. We've seen people in the past we don't talk about. So we're just like, you know that bitch we used to run with?
If it was a good show, I'd be like throwing it out there, but they don't deserve it. So, and if you're listening, fuck you, dude. He knows who I'm talking to.
I don't know who you are. Because we just don't talk about them no more.
No.
We don't. Who's that?
Yeah.
Who's
Huh?
that?
What? Huh? I don't know him. I'm not friends with him. What? Huh? I can't be sued because I was told I was. Yes, I'm an owner of the network, but as a host, I'm an individual thing, and it's totally separate entities. And the disclaimer protects me from both. So fuck you.
That's right. Give him a hell, Shay.
Oh, I'm horrible, aren't I?
No, it ain't horrible. We know, man. We've been through some shit. You talked about this before.
Oh, yeah. Happy call.
All right, Holly, since you're the mouth of the Southern Gypsies, why don't you throw out your social media? Tell everybody where they can find the Southern Gypsies.
Sure. Yep. You can find Southern Gypsies on Facebook under the Southern Gypsies. We do have a website. It's southerngypsies.org. We haven't updated it lately, so you ain't gonna find much, but it's nice to just look at. And we have an Instagram,
Just like
which is
the Southern Gypsies.
hashtag the Southern Gypsies on Instagram. Of course, we got a YouTube as well, which we have documented a lot of our lives, and I'll put them over on our YouTube, so you guys can go check out that hilarious hot mess.
I suggest it highly. I do. I really do. All right, Rebecca, since you were so kind to help me out tonight, and I so appreciate it. Throw out your social media. Where can people find you in the Cambry House?
So Cambry House, CAMBRE, CambryHouse.com, Cambry.house on Instagram, and Cambry House and Farm on Facebook. That's the business stuff, and that I'm like manually like everywhere else.
It's my mass accent. I can't say Cambry.
Cambry.
Well, it technically is French, and you're really supposed to roll the R, but we it.
I can only roll my R like that.
Midwest.
You get me really excited. I can roll it good, but Cambry, no, I can't do it. So, send me the links, guys, in Messenger after, and I'll share them to Paranormal Buzz. I'll share them on my personal page, and that way we'll get them out there. Next week again, join us for the one and only Holly Mullins.
Can't see me when I'm waving.
She's got that princess wave. Wait, teach me. Am I close? Can you see me?
This is not the princess wave. This is like, fuck you, bitch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I insult you?
That one from Cinderella.
No.
I'm not sharing my boob with you anymore.
No, you can grab my boob. I don't care, Shay. But this is what I'm saying. Like when you see somebody you don't like and they're staring at you, just give them the princess wave. But it really means
it's flat. I see it now. It's not the curved. The princess is curved, right?
Yeah.
Like you're screwing in a lip bulb.
And again, I gotta do shout outs. I'm gonna try. Hold on, guys.
I'll shout out for a little bit.
You.
Okay. So, this Gnome Drew, I think his name's Andrew, is what they tell me.
Gnome? Yeah, that's Andrew. Yeah.
Okay. There's Chad Derry. Hi, Chad. Matt Waddell, Darren Buss, Holly Mullins is in there. What?
That girl.
Holly, Darren, Chad, Aaron. I'm missing anybody. I think there was a lot of chit chatting and a lot of listening. So
yeah, I said a lot of them in the beginning too. But Matt Waddell is the co-owner of Paranormal Buzz Radio, so I would like to thank him for everything he does because he doesn't get enough shout outs. So Matt, I love you. Thank you for everything you do. And if we missed you, sorry. You get to talk more next time. You'll get a shout out. No, not a cool thing to say. You should see the looks I'm getting. Wow.
Chad again. Chad and I went to high school together, so I've known Chad for
I like
very
Chad.
long.
Chad's
That's John the Baptist, man.
Is that who you guys were calling John the Baptist?
Yeah,
I was so confused. Oh, Chad, now John the Baptist.
He's holier
In
than
the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Fucking men.
Yeah. We like our John the Baptist.
Yeah, we met on that Ferrara.
Yep. He's a Baptist, but he likes his witches.
How'd you see the Southern Gypsies?
What? I missed that. He liked his what?
He's a Baptist, but he loves his witches.
He does, man. He loves his witches.
Is he the cop or was a cop or something? Did he
No.
Did he have a cop profile picture or something? Security? Oh, Chad, hurry up. If you're still in there, help me out. I remember a different profile picture. It was like a security badge or something.
It might have been like
a different Chad?
It might have been like a black line because like one of our local police officers was killed at the line of duty a while
that
ago.
could be. All right, yeah, that could explain it.
Yeah.
If that's the
So-
case, I'm sorry I'm making fun of it. I have a lot of family members that are cops, so.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody be thinking that. Jesus.
Yeah.
Chad is the leading investigator for Augusta Paranormal. And like I said, I'm in second grade, so I can say I know him longer than anybody else.
Well, there you go.
Oh.
There you go.
Look.
All right, guys, I am going to head to bed, which means these guys have to get off air. I want to thank Holly, Ashley, Misty, Rebecca. Thank you for jumping in and helping me. To everybody in chat, thank you for putting up with my migraine and ignoring you in chat. It wasn't on purpose, but 4 days in a row, I just had too much. I just can't read that much. So, but I love you guys, and next Friday, beware. It's gonna be with Holly.
Going down.
It's going down. It is. Hey, we made it through a whole show, Holly.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just monumental, and I'm gonna shit myself, just like I told you.
I might have peed a little, but I got pants on, so it's absorbing. So we're all good.
Don't worry, honey. I peed a little too. If that makes you feel all right, I did.
No, anytime you guys listen. Anytime you guys have a big announcement, anytime you guys want to come on, even if I don't invite you, please, just I own the network. I can do pre-recorded. I can schedule around shows, whatever you want. I love you guys. I have loved you guys for a long time because not only are you very professional, you know your shit, but you're real and you're just who you are. Like it or not, love me, don't love me, whatever. This is who I am, but don't fuck with me because I know my shit and I like that and I respect it. So.
Oh, we love you, Shay. You know that.
Honey.
I do.
We do. We love you. We see that you promote some of our stuff too, and
We do.
We appreciate that, honey. We do.
Yeah.
It means a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard for us to promote and take. I mean, there's a lot behind it. When we don't have anybody but us. So
I try.
Yeah.
I try. I do my best.
You do a good job. We appreciate anything anybody does for us. Absolutely.
All right, guys.
We do.
We will be back next Friday, same time, with Miss Holly Mullins, the beautiful Holly Mullins. So, be here.